Alright guys, we're back. Let me do my thing over here real quick. So this will be the one video for Friday. I don't think anything's changed. Oh, that's my thing, not cooking. Don't look like it. I got another one of these stout nails too when I was running farming. We have the 2 towel runes. We can finally make stealth when it's necessary at the moment. That's about it. We might have to hook up some potions and go fight Anderial. And of course, as usual, you'll always hear my heater in the background. Gotta keep that room warm, so I do apologize. And for the loud mouse clicking too. Sir? You know what to give me? Ooh, we have a long staff. Okay, I can work over that. And then apparently, I just got updated from the fam. They were supposed to get rain for an entire week. Literally just got snow for like the entire goddamn week, and now we're getting rain. It's like, let's see, 1 fireball, 1 telekinesis, 1 deciding field, 19. That's actually pretty damn good. The only catch with it is I lose some resistances, which I'm not really too worried about. I like that because there's a faster cast rate. That's going to come in really handy for teleporting. I'm actually going to keep that. And, I was keeping that bow when I was running out of mana, but I have like 2 damage less than I really worried about it. So we're getting wraiths. Which most likely is going to mean Catacombs 2, we're getting wraiths. Oh god, I think we're gonna get what the hell they called, ghoul lords or whatever the hell they're called. So we'll definitely find out. Oh, and speaking of getting chilled to the bone, March 14th through 17th is the Diablo 4 beta, so that's going to be exciting to actually watch. I pretty much avoided all. Ooh, damn, you hit me hard. Avoided all spoilers to that goddamn game. Ooh, there's a secret globe down there too. And I think I'm definitely going to check out the some of the gameplay of that. I'm kind of hyped for it since they're bringing in. If you don't know who the new boss is, it's Lilith. And she's supposed to be the mother of all demons, which in some historical sense. So how they're going to play this one off is going to be very interesting. Wonderworth. See, that would be good. Mine has 3. Yeah, that's just crap. And kind of curious how they're going to pull it off, considering that Diablo so-called dies in Diablo 3. But Diablo always finds a way of coming back. So, you know, is it just going to be straight up Lilith resurrecting her own version of hell? Or is she going to bring Diablo back? You know, so it's like, there's a lot of questions I have. You guys are starting to piss me the hell off. This is the reason why we have Frost crowd control. Because even with an archer, it's like, I can still do some damage. Trident. But yeah, I'm going to be highly curious how they're going to play that off. And I think it's not until, what, June that it's going to be released or something like that. So, it'll be definitely interesting. And I know Mr. I didn't even set my goddamn timer. Mr. Llama posted that it's like a minimum requirements is like 8 gigabytes and like Windows 10 all this other crap, and it's like recommended is like 16 gigabytes for that goddamn game. So it's like you need a monster computer to run it. It's gonna be definitely gonna be interesting. And we're level 16 at the moment right now, so gotta get them 2 levels in before we can get teleport, which is gonna come in very handy. And I think what we'll do is we'll make this a longer episode. Normally I would cut it off in like 20 minutes, but because we're going to be getting to Anderial, you know, I say screw it. You know, let's try to get to Anderial as best as we can. So, plus I'm kind of curious what the Catacombs is going to actually pathway is going to look. Am I going to get a bad one or am I going to get a good one? You may occasionally hear cars go by too, so I do apologize for that. And we're at, last I looked, we're at like 364 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who's been subscribing, so much appreciated. Chip skulls is one thing I've almost never seen anyone ever use his skulls itself, because they give you health and mana regeneration, but not exactly that much. So they kind of help like maybe like early game, but late game I really wouldn't recommend them too much. I can tell you right now, if Act 2 is full of beetles, we're going to be screwed, because we don't have crap for lightning resistance. Come on, give me that waypoint. Give me that Catacombs 2. Give me something good. So far, we haven't gotten those Lord guys. We're kind of shocked by, so I guess Wraiths equal Tainted instead of those ones. Okay, not exactly a good start here. Crowd control. God damn it, get the potion. How the hell did I miss that fireball? Come on now. Really? That candle sand ain't saving your ass there, buddy. And I'm gonna run out of mana potions there. Been watching quite a few people watch the movie Constantine, the one with Keanu Reeves. Good movie. And it's Constantine 2 is in the making, which is so gonna be badass. I love that movie too. It's such a good movie. God damn, what is this? Okay, it's gotta be south. It might be this way. If it's the case, then it's not gonna be too bad, but I don't know if it's gonna be the waypoint or not. It's the waypoint. No, it's not. Okay, so it is south. Wait a minute. There's a farm. Don't tell me this is going to be like the waypoint up here. It's still not a bad teleport, but not exactly a good one either. No? Okay. Oh, I'll take that too. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's not top, and then it's not right, and it's definitely not south, or west in this case. Actually running out of goddamn stamina. which means we might actually get a good one then. Because you gotta remember, single player maps do not reset unless you have a mod for it, which is there, like BattleNet type of thing. Okay, Catacombs 3 is there, which means the waypoint's gotta be up around here then. Okay, that's probably the best that you're gonna get. I mean, I think the probably even better than that, you may get where like the waypoint's like right here and like the entrance is like right there. But otherwise, that's probably the best one you're gonna get, because sometimes it'll be down here and then like the waypoint will be like all the way up there, you know. And especially on hell difficulty, that is not easy. So, but since we have Fireball and Frost Novas like that, Anderial should go down pretty decently. So. Now the question is Catacombs 4. Where is that going to go off to? Apologies. That's what I thought it would be. Nothing good except for healer potions, which quite a bit of, I don't need. Flawed emblems. Alright, I'm not going with that. Yeah, I got that face. Okay, so it's a straight line upwards. Could be better. I mean, I would hope it would be more close to the waypoint than anything else, but bigger's game be future, so. Fire resistance. I'm still gonna take mine. You know, that fire resistance would be nice, but I'm gonna take the faster cast rate, especially when you're going against Anderial. It's really gonna matter. I know we're gonna run more mana than our health. Alright, let's drop these gems off here and see what we can do. Because once we beat Anderial, then I'm gonna end the video, so. Then that'll allow me to grind Anderial for items. Getting Soul Cube, of course we'll save that as its own thing. No goddamn room. And whether or not I decide to keep all these gems, we'll see. Of course, I'm also going to get the Mercenary. That's about it. So basically, I'm just going to be grinding Anderial for any items I can get. Now Frost Nova is going to help out my Mercenary quite a bit. Having minor mana potions is gonna suck. Cause I get a few fireballs off and that's about it, then I gotta re-click that goddamn thing again. More gems and not enough goddamn room. I would definitely say about the best you can get is ghouls instead of tainted, just because they're slower. They may take a few more hits, but you don't really have to worry about that huge elemental damage going against you. And of course, if you don't know about the fireball trick, I will definitely show you that too. Basically, fireball trick is you can work with basically anything, even with like frozen orb and stuff like that. Because Anderial doesn't activate until you get about right around here. So you'll usually have that shaman that'll be spawning his little dark fallens over here, and he'll sometimes hide behind the pillar. But as long as you get maybe right around here, the distance between your fireballs or frozen orb or your lightning and stuff like that will actually reach Anderial. So by the time she actually comes over there, she'll have lose like a quarter of her health, half her health, or she may even be completely dead. You know, and being early stage, that comes in really handy because your mercenaries will tend to wander off and then just start bugging Anderial. Oh yeah, you're just straight up dead, girl. That's simple. That frost nova came in real handy too. She was frozen for a good solid, what, 9 seconds? That means Anderial don't have crap for cold resistance. Ethereal garbage. I'm kind of curious about that ring though, so let's find out. You defeated Anderial. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Since for attacking 8, poison resistance, self restoration. That's a big good ring for if you're playing a melee champion. 10 increase, not bad. With ethereal weapons, you want to try to get, was it self repair? Whatever the hell it's called. It's basically a repair thing that is made for ethereal weapons, so that even when it gets down to like 1 durability of like 18 or some crap like that, it'll actually repair itself. Because you can't repair ethereal weapons. That armor might be going to keep her around for now. I don't necessarily need the Act 2 mercenary just yet. That's actually quite good. You lose light resistance, but usually when you get any golds or any items like that from Anderial, always save it for the next following act, because with Act 1, you're only going to get 5,000 gold for that following item. Where in Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5, Act 5 it basically maxes out like 35,000 gold for one particular item, or is it 50? It's one of the two, I can't remember. But in Act 2, you could actually get 10,000 at maximum thing. Oh, my trucks has gone by. You might hear that in the background, so I do apologize. 19. So, get an extra 678 gold. So, may not seem like a lot, but I'm not using molecules calls, so I'm really both using them. But hey, that's an extra 600 something gold you didn't have before, so. What the hell is this crap? Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Definitely don't need that. Of course, we're gonna check what Farah has real quick, and hopefully she has a 2 sock in her armor. I may just actually just rock out with stealth for the rest of the game. At this point, I would say something like a split mail would be probably the best for a sorceress. Unless you're probably going up to something like a liquidar plate, which is going to take about 125 strength. You really don't need that much strength into a sorceress. I'm trying to think what the hell else are there armors. Like serpent skin takes like what, 40 strength at most. So and even then that has like defense of like 120. So I think we're going to actually hold out lightning resistance. I will take that. I think we're going to hold out on doing that. So what's the strength right now? 51. But that will also determine what the hell I have for my stats here. Because something's giving me 50. Okay, so technically we're at 49 strength. I'll put like the last few stats in for strength, but that'll be about it. I think we're gonna top out 55 for strength at most. and we're going to dump the rest of our points into health, because we're going to need it later on, especially when we're going to be taking on like Anderial and crap like that, where it's really going to matter. Magifying gear, I'm always going to keep, you know, because like I said, I'm going to be farming Anderial, so it's going to help out a lot. And we're definitely going to try to aim to see if we can get fire to give us that 2 saga armor, so we can make stealth. And stealth would probably be the best armor we're going to get for the sorceress, because unless we get something really good like Serpents of Magi, which I don't think you can even get in normal difficulty, stealth would probably be your best shot, and then getting something like a wealth or something like that. I think it's like 1 to all skills and some magic and some resistances and like magic find for like a 2 saga shield would probably be the next best thing. One of them gives you like 25 magic resistance. I don't remember what the hell it is, but we'll definitely be sticking within that area and try to get the rune wards down and build up our sorceress, because once we reach Diablo, it's going to be very interesting. But I think we should be able to cheese him by using Hydras, like we're going to be able to cheese Mephisto. Bale will probably be our biggest fight of all, because of his tendrils he has, and his annoying ass Frost Nova, and his curse abilities, and his clones. Ancients should be pretty decent, considering we'll have Hydras. We'll hit him with Frost Nova and just pummel him with Fireball and stuff like that, and so everything should work out later on in the game once we actually have like a full build sorceress. And we'll definitely try to aim for Leaf 2, which is like a Ral Tier or Tier Ral, one of the two. I can never remember which one it is, but we're definitely aiming for that. It's going to be a 2 saga staff, so we're going to lose the shield block race and possibly some resistances, but we should have like increased damage. It should be able to save us later on in the game. But that's about it. So you guys will see this video on Friday, and then like I said, we'll see how the weather goes. We're supposed to get rain for an entire week, so videos will always be on and off depending on how the weather is, and we'll always try to keep you guys updated. So I do apologize for the loud clicking the mouse and for the heater in the background, but anyway, please stay safe, healthy and sanitize. Make sure to drop a like, think about subscribing, leave comments below. Make sure to check them all out. See you guys around.